It's now about 11:15 on the 23rd of November, and I'm going to go to bed in about 2 minutes. But before I do, I'm going to place a spread bet on the IG trading platform. This spread bet is going to be left open for about 14 to 16 hours or so. I'm going to close it after work tomorrow. The purpose of this video is to show you how to set up a spread bet and to calculate all of the various parts that are going on, which can be a bit confusing, as well as show you the risks. To make it even riskier, I'm placing the bet on Bitcoin because it's one of the few markets that is trading at this time. When you go to place a spread bet, the first thing you're going to need to understand is the spread itself. In this case here, the spread on Bitcoin, the difference between what you can buy it at and what you can sell it at is 90 euros. Or 90 points as we will call it from now on. €1 in this case will equal 1 point. Spread betting is basically speculating on whether you think the price of Bitcoin in this case is going to rise or it's going to fall. It's as simple as that. If you think the price of Bitcoin is going to rise, then you're going to open a spread bet by choosing the buy option, and if you think the price of Bitcoin is going to drop, you're going to go with the sell option here. Next up here, you are going to have to decide how much you want to bet per point of movement of the Bitcoin price. So let's say, for example here, I decide that I want to place a bet of €1.50 per point of movement of the Bitcoin price, and I go along, I expect the price of Bitcoin to rise. For every point or every euro that the Bitcoin price rises, I will win €1.50. So if the Bitcoin price goes up €1,000 in a day, which we have seen before, I would win €1,500, and conversely, if the price drops by €1,000, I will lose €1,500. How much you decide to bet per point of movement will also decide your upfront cost. It's very easy to work out your upfront cost. It is basically whatever the spread is. So in this case, it is €90 or 90 points, and I'm going to multiply that by the amount that I'm betting. So if I bet €1.50 per point, then it's going to cost me an upfront cost of €135. Next up, if you wish, you can set a stop loss. So this can be a point at which you would be really happy to just close your position and cut your losses if the whole trade went against you. If you are spread betting, then it is good risk management to do this, and there is two different ways to look at it. You can set a level above or below the Bitcoin price at which you want to sell off your position, depending on whether you have gone long or short on Bitcoin. But you can also set it as a euro value. So for example, if you are unhappy to lose more than €100, you can set your stop loss at €100. And if your bet starts going against you and drops down to losing €100, your position will be automatically closed. Another very important part to understand about spread betting is the margin requirement. If you are finding this description useful, for the love of God, will you just subscribe? Now, each different type of asset will have its own different margin requirement, which is set by IG. The more riskier the asset, the higher the margin requirement. So crypto, for example, would have around 50%. So Bitcoin is at 50% margin requirement. But a stock like Apple would have a lower margin requirement of say 20%. And I think Forex has something like 3%. Why the margin is so important is because if you don't have enough funds to actually cover the margin requirements, you won't be able to open your bet in the first place. If you are wondering how the overall margin requirement is calculated, this is how it's done. So in this example, I am opening a spread bet on Bitcoin. The buy price of Bitcoin at the time I'm opening the bet is €16,556. Then I multiply that by the margin requirement, which is 50% because it's crypto. And then I multiply that again by the euro value I have bet per point. And that actually brings me to a margin requirement for this bet of €16,556. Okay, so now I have explained everything to you. I'm going to just go and place my bet, and I'll come back to you tomorrow with the results. It's the 24th of November now. I've just closed my position. I was hoping to have a lot more to report back to you, but unfortunately the Bitcoin price was pretty flat for the last 16 hours or so. So I saw a slight favorable movement in the Bitcoin price, so that helped me recover most of the upfront costs that I had to outlay at the start. But it really didn't move much further than that at any point during the day. I was slightly in the green at one point. I think it was up €50, but the Bitcoin price really just didn't move much at all today, which is pretty unusual because it's normally up and down like a yo-yo. But it's not uncommon to see the Bitcoin price rise and fall by €1,000 in a specific day. If it had rose by €1,000 today, then I would have been up €2,000 based on a €180 bet. So spread betting gives you a lot of leverage but there's a lot of danger to having leverage on your trades. Even though you can really maximize your gains, on the flip side you can lose everything as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video useful.